Ahoy! Hello, Caitlin and Mia and Sabrina and Sophie and Mary and Annabellis and Sophie L and Sabrina. Oh, I'm here. I couldn't see myself. I don't know why I introduced myself with ahoy either. Like you're all my sea captains or something. Hi, Florencia and Sammy on Fire, Tiffany, Sophie Bernard, Kira, Viviki, Emile, Lisa, Elena, Team St. Jimmy. I'm going to do a tweet because I forgot a couple weeks ago. Stop the clock. I'm live on YouNow. Come hang out or else. That's what I said. Because I told everyone it was 1,800 seconds away. Sorry about that. I caused a lot of confusion. It just made you do a little bit of maths. I mean, I will be honest. I did Google how many seconds in 30 minutes, which is a little bit shameful. But who says maths can't be fun? Anyway, 1 second. Tweeting. The tweet has been tweeted and publishing on Facebook. There we go, mateys. Hello, Matrios and Stella and Kendall and Emma H. Thomasens is the number one fan. Madison just took over. Who else is a fan? Becky Clare, Ashton Wilkinson, and Ali Page Rage. Fizz Raid, Polina's here. BM, Mikachu just gave me 50 likes. Thank you, Mikachu. I'll remember that when I die. In the afterlife, I'll be thinking about those 50 likes. How is everyone? Having a good day? How's your day going? With one word. Hello, said Abizine. I think they're still catching up. In one word, how is your day going? Spectacular, said Elizabeth. That is a strong word. Imagine having a spectacular day. I'd probably have a spectacular day if I'd been to Universal Studios or something. The Beaver Land brought us crashing down to earth with headache. Have a paracetamol or something. Or paracetamol. Or an ibuprofen. So many ways of saying that. Ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. Ibublubine. Relaxing, said page 47. I hope it's relaxing because it's Sunday. People are saying school. What is with this Sunday school? Tiredness, said Gloomy Danny. No. Have a nap. Peach said honey bunches of goats. That's more than one word. Adara's watching Sense8. That's a thing. I've been seeing lots of people talking about that. I've got no idea what it is. But I might look into it. It's a Netflix thing, I think. Maya Wiggins said hi. Hi, Maya Wiggins. What have I been up to? I have been editing a Dill video. Got a new gaming video. I don't know if it'll be up tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow because there's still a bit left to do on it. Because I may have been a little bit distracted by Mario Kart. It's been kind of a Dill / Mario Kart kind of day. So that'll be tomorrow. I know it'll be tomorrow. There's still like half of it left to edit. And also, the day has been a lot less ridiculously warm. I was complaining about the warmth last time and it was like 18 degrees. Well, we went up to 26, which is pretty hot for London. And then we had a massive thunderstorm, which was quite spectacular. And now it's... See, I said spectacular. There we go. I used the word. We've gone crashing down to a cool 14 or something. It's really cloudy. Chloe just got The Sims 4. It's so addicting. I know. Whenever we play it now, we're just worried we'll kill Dill by accident and it would be World War III. I'll give you a little spoiler. He doesn't die, thankfully, in this episode. But it's a good one. You're going to like it. So you can watch Dan and Phil Games if you want to check out what happens to Dillington later in the week / tomorrow. Tim Anti-K is number one fan, followed by Michaela's board. Anahita's here, number 3. Hi, Anahita. YouTube Vogue, number 4. And Amanda Abdila is number 5. Does he come close to dying, said Rucker. I could not say anything else. You'll have to wait and see. You will have to wait and find out. Ellie said, how do you feel about Michael Clifford at Wembley? I actually saw a clip of that. That looked so scary and dangerous. 5 stars were performing, and then a load of fire just shot from the flames that are meant to be going off on stage, and they shot right onto the boys performing. I heard that they're all fine, but he's burnt his face. That could have been so much worse, though. Could have gone in his eye or something. I mean, you don't want like a flamethrower firing into your eye. And then one of the other ones hurt his arm as well. I think it was Callum. It was on the news this morning. They played it in slow motion. I was like, oh, me and my shreddies, that's a bit much. But yeah, I'm glad they're okay. That must have been really scary. Imagine performing and then just a flamethrower going off in your face. That is the least thing you're going to expect. Tilly said he nearly lost his sight. I know, because he burnt his face right next to his eye. He was really lucky. Jeez. That can't have been fun. So yeah, I hope they get well soon. The burnt ones. Wait, my chat just froze. Oh, it's back. Hello. Where's Dan? He has gone to Sweden for a thing. He's filming a thing. That's all I can say. He's filming something in Sweden. I'm jealous because I had such a good time in Sweden when I was there. I wanted to stay longer. For the chocolate alone. Great Swedish chocolate. Volley Girl said, I watched The Human Centipede last night. Do not watch The Human Centipede. It's not a good film. It's pretty disgusting. You didn't tweet, said Less Amazing Clark. I did tweet. You trolled me. Unless my... Oh, it did go through. Ah. You trickster. You're a little trickster. So you're home alone. I am home alone. I've been hearing a few strange noises because every single house in the vicinity is hammering. So I'm just imagining people hammering through the floor. Also, I had quite a weird dream last night, which involved a giant cat-sized spider in my parents' house, and we were trying to catch this spider, but it was like that big in the dream. I woke up very confused, and a bit like, oh, thank goodness that wasn't real. Thank goodness. And then I was half asleep, and I started hallucinating. Well, not hallucinating, but you know when you kind of go into thoughts, and then they're half dreams, then they're not dreams, but you don't know what's going on. Well, no, Phil, that's just you. Yeah, I was thinking, because you know I've got that air conditioner thing, and it's against the window, but then there's a hole which goes into the tube. I kept thinking, what happens if a bird flies into the hole and then get mushed up by the air conditioner? So I was getting really paranoid that a bird was going to fly in it, and then, like, bird guts were just going to spray all over my room. Which is a genuine concern I have now. Because there's loads of birds outside my window. What's to stop one of them going, ooh, I'm just going to have a little sneak inside that? So I might have to put some kind of bird guard. That was too graphic, Phil. It didn't happen. I'm just saying that's what I was thinking in bed and made me a little bit discombobulated in the morning. Yeah. Maybe I'll put a bird guard on it. I could put some cling film over it or something. No, that'd break it. What's it called? Mesh. I could cut a sieve up or something. Yeah. Have you seen Jurassic World? I haven't. I'm excited for it though. It's getting strong 4 out of 5 reviews, which I expected. I'm not, like, I'm really nostalgic for Jurassic Park, but I'm not one of the, like, ultra Jurassic Park fans. So I could go to this and just have a good time without worrying too much about them soiling the original. Because the second 2 were alright, but they weren't as good as the first one anyway. But I'm really excited to watch it. I'm going to go with 1D. I mean, 1D. Yeah, I'm going to watch it on a flat piece of paper. What? No, I'm going to go with 2D instead of 3D. Shannon Simba is the number 1 fan. Hopefully Mufasa is safe in your world. Timantike is number 2. Michaela's board is number 3. Aurelia is number 4. Anahita is number 5. Kira said, advice for starting a YouTube channel. I'd say, first of all, have an idea. Don't just turn on the camera and not know what you're doing. Second of all, introduce yourself in a fun way, if you want to do that. And just try and do something different. Don't try and follow the crowd. Just do what you want to do and make something that you would find fun or funny or good. Something you'd enjoy watching. So if you're a gamer, you could try making a gaming video. If you want to be a vlogger, you could do a little vlog and see how that goes. But don't expect 1 million people to subscribe straight away. You should just make it for fun. And then see what happens. If one person watches it, that's a whole one person watching your video. Some people get like, I don't know, 27 views. But that's quite a lot of people. Imagine if there's 27 people in your bedroom right now. That's quite a few folk. I have to go to a family thing now, said Nele. Bye, have a good time. What time is it there, said Tani. It is 7:16. Or in the 24-hour clock, 19:16. They use their 24-hour clock less in America, right? I think I was talking to Kat, and she was like 19. What? Oh yeah, 7. But she does it by counting. But when I see the number 19, I just see it as a 7, which is weird because it's not a 7, it's a 19. I guess it's just because we use the 24-hour clock. Yes, said Blah Internet. I only use it for work. Are you a sea captain? 2,300 hours. I have a friend here, said Michaela Harry. Hi, friend. Have you watched Hellgirl anime, said Pilea. I have not watched Hellgirl anime. Tom O'Dell said, what is your opinion on drones? I've listened to the whole thing. I'm not a fake fan anymore. It took me like 3 days to listen to it because we're really busy. But having heard the whole thing, I really like it. I need to get used to the last 4 songs or so because they're radically different from the start of the album. It goes on a journey. It's like a story of not horrible songs, but what's the word I'm trying to go for? It's like the drones are attacking, but then the revolt happens, and everything's okay again, and the world is new and fresh. So the second half of the album's quite relaxing. So yeah, you should give it a listen. My favourite song is The Handler from it. It's a really good one. So listen to Muse The Handler if you want to hear the best song, according to me. You're such an Aquarius, said Lucy. Am I? What are the features of an Aquarius? Let me look it up. I don't really believe in star signs at all, but let's have some fun. Aquarius is very independent, witty, clever, inventive, original. Oh, thanks. I like this. This is to give me loads of compliments. Oh, also stubborn. That is quite true, actually. Unemotional. I'm quite emotional. I'm not unemotional. Sarcastic. I can be a little bit sarcastic. Rebellious. No, I'm not rebellious. If someone's breaking a rule, I'm like, you're going to get in trouble, stop it. And aloof. I'm not aloof. I'm very unloof. I'll agree with a few of those, maybe. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius, which is a lady pouring a jar of water all over the floor. So I'm born on the 30th of January, which is right in the middle of Aquariusness. Aquariusness. Neve is Cancer. It's a shame Cancer is called Cancer. But it means the crab, right? I know quite a few of them. Sagittarius is the man on the back of the horse. Aries is a ram. Gemini is twins. Virgo is a woman. I like Scorpio the best. I think if I could choose, I would be Scorpio or Leo, obviously, for the lion. But Aquarius, I'm happy with. I like water. If I go to the beach, I like looking at the sea. Do you want me to give you a horoscope? Okay. If you are a Scorpio, you will win something. If you're an Aries, wait, I'll do all of them. Hang on. Here's your horoscope from me. What are the star signs? I've forgotten them all. What are the star signs? Here we go. Right. Aries. You will eat something tasty tomorrow. Taurus. Watch out for that spider. I'm making this up as I go along. Gemini. The next film you watch, you're not going to enjoy as much as you think you will. Cancer. If you're thinking of buying something, buy it. It'll be worth it. Leo. Maybe avoid water. You might get wet. Virgo. The next time you play a computer game, you're going to win. Libra. You're going to get some money soon. Scorpio. You should be nice to the next animal you see, and it could bring you good fortune. Sagittarius. I really like your outfit. Capricorn. Maybe I've run out of ideas for them. I was doing so well. Right, Capricorn. You will find luck in the closest red item to you. Aquarius, you're just on team excellent, so go us. Your life will be great. And Pisces, if you see a fish, give it a little stroke, as it will bring you luck. There we go. There's your horoscopes for the day. They're all pretty good, I thought. I don't know what the nearest red object is to you, whoever got that. What's the nearest red object to me? Coca-Cola, hashtag spawn. Not hashtag spawn. There is just some Coca-Cola over there. Why is your hair so bad? It's because I did not have a shower today. I'm a scruffian. I had one last night. You're short, said Roseflower. My shirt? My shirt! Oh, you're trying to say my shirt is the nearest red item. Yeah, this will bring me luck. I don't know why. I would have buttoned it up all the way to the top, but it's one of those really tiny collars. Look at this. Like I'm a choir boy or something. So I've got to have that one open because my neck is too fat. Hey, it's Elise said, what animal would you be if you were a lion? No, that's not what she said. What animal would you be if you could choose to be an animal? I reckon I'd be a cat. Because if you're a dog, you're kind of locked in the house all the time, but cats can just go hang out on the streets and have some fun and then come home and demand food. I wouldn't be a wild animal. That seems really stressful. Fight for your food and hide from the eagles. No thanks. Especially penguins. They have such a rubbish life, having watched penguin documentaries. It's not good. I was reading about stag beetles yesterday, and they have such a messed up life. If you don't know what a stag beetle is, now's the time to Google stag beetle. Right. First of all, they can be a grub or a larvae for about 6 or 7 years, and they spend that entire time under the soil, just squirming around, eating a bit of soil. And then, so they've been under the soil for all that time, and then they'll turn into a cocoon and transform into a stag beetle. How the hell that works, no one knows. Then they stay under the soil for another, year. What's under the soil? Why aren't they going to Paris or something? They're just, skittering around under the soil. Then, for 2 weeks, the males and females come out of the soil and try and find one to mate with. There's some stag beetle mating for you. X-rated. Then after mating, they return to the soil. I mean, what are they doing in the soil? Are they just, watching Game of Thrones? They're just sat there, just waiting. Then the female lays the eggs back in the soil, which is going to repeat that whole 7-year process, and then dies. What's even the point? You get one fun mating night, maybe wander around Camden for a day, and then you die. That's such a rubbish life. Why do they have to be babies for 7 years? I mean, they're not going to have much of a thought process when they're squirming around as worms, but, I mean, no. I would wait in the soil till the next beetle existential crisis. I know, right? I was having it on behalf of the stag beetles. I wish I could tell them to have more fun with their lives. What a life. At least they get to mate. Well, yeah, but, I mean, is that worth it? You're a stag beetle, said I'm a goss. I'm not a stag beetle. Emma Hemmings is in the house. Tropical Howl is now the number 1 fan, followed by Tamantike. Emma Hemmings is number 3. Michaela is number 4, and Aurelia is number 5. Congrats. Emily XWL just gave me 50 thumbs up. And Cherry Picas just proposed. It looked like someone was strangling someone else in your display picture. I didn't really see who that was. So much soil, said Practicing Perfectness. I've actually been doing some gardening. Well, when I say gardening, I mean tending to my plants. So I was freaking out because they were getting loads of brown edges on them, and I didn't want them to die. So I bought some miracle plant food, and I've mixed it into the soil, chopped off all the brown bits, given them a bit of a water, sprayed some mist onto the leaves. I'm a proper green-fingered gardener guy now. Be proud of me. So hopefully my plants won't die. Planty is the most important one by the door. And I think he's doing strong. He's doing strong. He's getting along well. God, there's 11,000 people here, and I went on a 10-minute rant about stag beetles. I'm sorry if you're expecting something else. That's a Phil Live show. That's what happens. Carolyn said, you're my favourite person ever. Oh, thanks, Carolyn. Alex said, your opinion on drones. I said a very unarticulate opinion earlier. Basically, I really like it. I just need to listen to the last few tracks a bit more. There's one which sounds a bit like one of those hymns that you'd sing in primary school, and I couldn't decide if it was cringe or not. Revolt, I think it was. Was it Revolt? I think so. But I still liked it. I didn't like the final song that much either, but I like them. As a whole, I enjoyed it. Maybe better than the second law. Opinions. I like Revolt, said I. I'm still not sure about it. I didn't hate it. Juan said, you are grounded right now. No, Juan, I wanted to go outside and live my stag beetle life. How's your cold? Oh, good timing. It's mainly gone. It's been one of those really annoying ones that hasn't gone away. I told my mum, she was like, typical summer cold. Is that a thing? My mum's always got these things she comes out with. I'm like, is that a thing? A summer cold? Is that worse? Apparently. My mum says it is. It's true. Go back into the soil now, said Thomas. No, I want to live. Night Owl Anna just proposed. I'm already marrying someone else. It's going to be a tough time. It's going to be like a Hollyoaks episode at the altar. What did you get down for his birthday, said Sonia. Oh yeah, it was Daniel's birthday. I got him tickets for this thing called Time Run, which was awesome. Went with a couple other friends, Bryony and Wiro. And basically do you remember those things which was like an escape the room flash game where you're trapped in a room and you've got to escape? It was that in real life. So you get taken to this science lab in the middle of nowhere and you get there and then the doors slide open by magic and then there's a crazy mad scientist who's like acting. He's like an actor guy and he prepares you for the time run. I had to wear a clock around my neck which was ticking down from an hour. Then we went through a portal and arrived in the future, and there was 3 different rooms. I don't want to spoil it too much in case anyone does it. And then another room was like this crazy Roman room full of statues, and you had to move them around. There was lasers, and you had to move mirrors so that the lasers would go around the room. Of course, I was the one that got the laser in my eye. Before we went in, he was like, don't look at the lasers. One shone directly into my eye. Thankfully, I can still see. But yeah, it was really cool, and we won. I didn't think we were going to win, but we survived. We got to the end. We retrieved the lance, which then we took through the portal. Anyway, it was very epic. And there's a few of those things around London. There was that one. There's one called Hint Hunt, which I might check out at some point. And there's another one. And they're bringing back the Crystal Maze as well, maybe. It's on, like, Indiegogo or something. So if that gets funded, I might go to that as well. I loved it. It was like being on one of those TV shows. And also, Dan's grandma or mum, I think it was grandma, got him Matilda tickets for his birthday. So I went with him to see Matilda, which was really good, actually. I didn't have any expectations. My friend had told me it was good. Although then Joss Whedon casually had told me he didn't like it that much. But it was really good. The songs were amazing. The kids, I do not know how this girl, Matilda, the girl that was playing Matilda, could remember all of that entire thing. She carried the show and she was like 7. But it was great. I thought there'd be a little bit more magic because I think the film was a bit more magical, but there was a lot more like school and horrible parents. But the songs were really good and the choreography was amazing as well. There was one point where all the school guys and girls, was it just guys? No, it was the guys and girls. There was this big grate and all of the letters of the alphabet were being pushed through different holes. And then the singers were like arranging themselves on these different letters as they were appearing and like walking up it and stuff. It was really clever. I love Matilda, said Angel. Yeah, it was great. I would recommend it if you're going to London. Avery Nixon just asked. Avery Nixon just said, if you're going to London, you should go see Matilda. Someone said, congrats on your 1 million Instagram followers. Have I got 1 million Instagram followers? What? I hardly use Instagram. I'm rubbish at it. Have I? Jeez. That makes me think I should do it more. Yeah, I posted like 4 this year. Yeah, I do. Wow. Thanks. I thought I had like, I don't know how many. I don't really check it. I like your shirt today, so Coconut Swaggy. Thanks. I'm slightly regretting it because it's quite thick and it's still quite warm. It's more of a winter shirt. Chloe got hit by a bus in Camden today. What? I hope you're okay. Get well soon. Those buses, man. I've been hit in the face by a bus wing mirror because I'm too tall. So if you're stood like with your head too far out onto the pavement, they can go past and whack you in the face. Thankfully, it wasn't moving too fast, as then I wouldn't have a nose anymore. Tropical Harrell is still number 1, making me want some kind of tropical drink. Oriel is number 5. Michaela is bored is number 4. Phil, can you hug the screen, said Clara. That's the noise I make when I hug, apparently. It's like a Chewbacca noise. You're excited for Star Wars? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I want to watch all of the other Star Wars. Star Wars is... Star Wars. I'm trying to say the plural for Star Wars is, but I think that's it. Star Wars is... Star Wars movies. I have not seen Jurassic World. I was just saying, I hope it's good. I mean, I heard it's quite good. I like Chris Pratt, and I like dinosaurs, and that's all I really need for a movie to be good, so that'll be great. I might go see it next week. Next week? It's really good. Oh, good. Did anyone see it in 3D? Did you like the 3D? Becca said your Taurus horoscope just came through. I found a spider. There you go. Just have my own horoscope column. Sharpie Catsug is seeing me on Halloween. Wear a costume. We're going to have costumes on Halloween. On the Dan and Phil tour. 3D was good. Go see it in 3D. It was good in 3D. It was good in 3D. Oh, right. Okay. Maybe then. I'll have to see what the cinema's got. I think the BFI IMAX is showing it in 3D. That might be cool. But I usually save IMAX for something like Interstellar or whatever, because it's expensive. I did. It wasn't that great in 3D, said Domo Cakes. Oh, here's a different opinion. Cough, 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 cough. Cough, 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 cough. I'm seeing him in Salford, says Gion. Yay! Yeah, Dan and Phil tour is happening. There's still a couple tickets left. Where can the tickets still be got? Let me find out. There are still tickets in Salford, which is Manchester, on the 11th of October. Sheffield, Glasgow's got a couple left, and Liverpool has a couple left. So if you're in any of those towns, you can still get tickets at danandphil.ctickets.com, and we'll see you in person. We've got a big planning meeting about it next week. I'm excited. I'm excited to get it all. I just really want to do it now. I just really want to get out there and do the tour. I'm really excited. Come to America. We'd love to. We are really hoping to bring it worldwide, so we'll have to watch this space. Have you seen Insidious 3? I haven't, but I do want to watch it. I might watch a horror movie tonight. It's always fun if you're home alone to watch a horror movie. Make yourself scared. Although then I probably will just have to sleep with the light on or something. Why is my chat keep freezing? Oh, it's back again. I did not enjoy Insidious 3, said Amber. Oh. A 2-star review from Amber. Voice said, any new anime? I'm still watching Food Wars. You remember the naked cooking show? That sounds bad. No, it's just a comedy about a food school where they try and become the best chefs in the world. And there's a lot of nakedness and strange fantasy scenarios, but it's really good. And I finished Steins Gate, which is great as well, if you want something that wants to melt your mind. I need to do a revision, said Matthew. Surely exams are over by now. How many exams have you got left? Is anyone still doing exams? That sucks. I'm sorry. You'll be fine. I hope. Just think, in 3 weeks, you'll have no more exams, and it'll be the summer holidays. 3, said Lucy. Oh, you're on the home stretch then. The home stretch. It's such a good feeling, even though it's kind of horrible, to know it's your last exam, because then when you're halfway through it, you're like, I don't have to do another exam after this. I just need to keep writing for 1 more hour, and then I'm free. So good luck if you've got some left. You can do it. I could teach you some things. More lessons with Phil. Give me a subject. I'm out of school already, said Jessie. Lucky. Give me a subject. English, said Avery Nixon. English without any vowels is English. There's some prime learning. DJ Kitty said biology. I think you meant biology. The heart contains ventricles. Chemistry, said Angel. The periodic table has elements in it. K represents potassium. Brilliant, as always, very useful. Thanks, Rylino. Miss Cowpong said history. I only know one history thing that always comes to my head, and that's divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. I was rubbish at history. I got a D in my history exam. He got the D. Yeah, it wasn't great. I just couldn't remember the dates. I've got a brain that works with different kinds of information, but for some reason dates never stick in my head. That's why I miss so many things. It's why I forgot my YouNow show for the first 6 months I was doing it all the time. I was like, oh yeah, oops. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. I don't know what day it is. So if you ask me what happened on the 4th of October 1963, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. High five, Phil. Whoop-pow! It says my quality's at 59%. Come on, quality. Is that any better? Let's hope that's a bit better. I can't move mountains, I can work a miracle. I've had Fall Out Boy in my head all day. That Pete Wentz prank call was funny, wasn't it? Who was just talking about that? Alison and Brie. It was so good. I would have been rubbish if Pete Wentz had prank called me. I wouldn't have known what to do. I think I would have just been like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that thing on the internet. It was my fault. I told him to put the stupid Harry Styles mask on. I think Dan was slightly in on it, though. He wasn't in on it. I think he knew something was up. So it wasn't mean. It was funny. He definitely saw the funny side. Thanks, Pete. Yeah, I'm rubbish at pranks. Although I went on Call or Delete and I told my mum there was a badger giving birth in my bathroom, and I think I did a pretty good job. She believed it. She believed there was a badger. You didn't do a good job. Oh, come on, it was alright. Was it Thor? It was a premonition for shelter. It was a premonition. Waiting for the chat to come back. Oh, I could do some premium messages. Hi, Zara Howell. Hope you're having a lovely day. Heather said, curry up and go to Spice to meet you. Oh, I was thinking about Indian food, which I think about more than the regular human. And I was just thinking if I owned an Indian restaurant, what I would call it. I was going down the lines of Spice to meet you. What was the other one I said? I can't remember the other one. Or fill your face with Indian food, but with a fill instead of a fill, you know. Those are the kind of thought process I go on when I'm home alone thinking about Indian food. My lips are so dry. I need some lip balm. Balm. 1,000 people have just left the chat. I can make you some Indian food. Thank you, please do. Cheese lip balm. No, that pizza stuff. God, that was horrible. There's pickle one in this house somewhere as well. I was going to give it to Dan to try on his live show, but I don't know where it's gone. I think the pizza one would be the worst. What happened to you? Oh, I've just moved position. I was leaning on my leg and I got pins and needles, which is the worst thing ever. What is pins and needles? Let's find out. What is pins and needles? I think it's when your blood is trying to return to your body. A tingling sensation in a limb recovering from numbness. Yeah, but why? Why does it happen? Come on, NHS choices. It happens when pressure is applied to a part of the body which cuts off the blood supply to the nerves, preventing the nerves from being able to send important signals to your brain. Uh-oh. I mean, I don't know what important signal was going on in my leg. Fix your pins and needles by taking the pressure off the affected area. Now this causes the pins and needles. There we go. It's horrible if you are asleep on your arm or something, and then you wake up and your arm's like there and you can't feel it. It's like a zombie hand is pressing against your face in your sleep. Thanks for teaching me that, said Nick. It's alright. Stamp on your foot so you can tell it's a leg. I hate that, said Malia. It's horrible. Smosh movie. Oh, I'm so excited for them. It looks like a real movie. When I saw this preview is for blah 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 audiences, I was like, whoa! It's cool that there's YouTubers in it as well. I mean, other YouTubers, apart from Smosh. You could tell that Jenna was going to be really funny just from the trailer. Should I order takeaway? Said Kat. Yes, you should get Chinese. Do it. Do it. Oh, I just got a text. Who's popular? I got a text to say Philip Schofield has followed Philae 2014, which is that Comet thing, isn't it? The Comet lander. Thanks, Twitter, for giving me that notification. I hung out with Philip Schofield last week. They were doing an ITV Big Think, which is about sharing loads of ideas. So they got me and Dan and Charlie So Cool Like and Beauty Crush to talk about YouTube. It wasn't for TV or anything. It was just like ITV. But it was cool to talk about the internets and have things to say. And meet Philip Schofield, who's taller than I thought. Do you know when people meet me, they was like, you're taller than I thought you were. I did the same thing to him. I felt like a fan. I'm a secret Philip Schofield fan. I really like The Cube. I was watching The Hobbit last night, and they were like, at the end of The Hobbit, the announcer, continuity lady, was like, you thought Frodo had it tough. Wait, not Frodo. You thought Bilbo had it tough. Wait until you see what happens in The Cube. And I was like, are they really on the same level? Is it that stressful in The Cube compared to what happens in The Hobbit? Smaug, fake fan. Oh, come on. Frodo, Bilbo, they both end in O. Can you speak Russian? I cannot. Though I was in a Russian video for a Russian YouTuber speaking Russian. Or did I speak Russian? I don't remember. It was a bit of a blur. I held one of those Russian instruments. What's it called? My mind's going so blank today. It's like a Russian guitar-y thing. I'm offending everyone that's Russian right now because I don't know the word. A balalaika. A bala. I'm trying to read it. It's going so fast. A balalaika. A balalaika. There we go. I knew that word, obviously. Did I? Probably not. A glockenspiel? No. ¿Cómo estás? That's not Russian. I love your Knuckles figure. Squawk. That was from... Louise gave me that because she was like, I don't know what this mouse is. You take it. She won it in a competition. A Pictionary contest. The Cumber baby was born. I hope it can do a good Otterbatch face. Hi, Phil, said Joanna. Okay, hi. You inspired me to make bids, said Ty Terrell. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. You look stunning today, said Carol Ann. Oh, thank you. What are these compliments about, guys? Are you going to play this in DC? I am not, unfortunately. I will not be in DC. I couldn't make it to that one. You are Wonder Phil at puns, said Romy. Romy, you are hired to be on my marketing team. And hi to Brooke and Debbie. Do you watch True Blood? It's over. I watched it. I thought it went slightly downhill, unfortunately, as is the case with lots of shows. But in its prime, it was great. Suke. I do miss it a little bit, actually. I miss their accents. Are you going to VidCon? I am going to VidCon. If anyone is going to VidCon, they've got this kind of lottery for meetups, so no one has to wait for like 6 hours. It's a thing you can sign up to and say which YouTubers you want to meet. So make sure you do it today, because it's the deadline. I retweeted Ali Trippy. Oops, Ali Speed. Sorry, awkward. Because, yeah, she tweeted. Oh, vidcon.com/signings. If you're going, and then you'll be put in a big mix of people. My phone just bleeped twice. I'm getting loads of things about this comet. The thing that landed on the comet. Hi, Caitlin. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Maybe I should put Do Not Disturb on my phone so I can get more comet updates. Thanks, Twitter. I was so close to going, oh, I'm sure you'll come to something else and see me someday. What comet? Are you going to make me teach you about the comet now? It's called Philae, which is kind of like Phil. It's a robotic European Space Agency lander that accompanied the Rosetta spacecraft. The Philae Comet lander. The first spacecraft to land on a comet. It was dropped on the surface of Comet 67P. They could have called it something better, like Cometo or something. No, it's called 67P. By its mothership Rosetta last November. It worked for 60 hours before its solar-powered battery ran flat. However, today it woke up. I don't know how that works. I don't know how it fell asleep and woke up. I'll read more about it later. But yeah, I'm talking about this because Twitter keeps telling me people are following it on Twitter. Including Philip Schofield. And Alid. I just got one saying Alid had followed it. Thanks for the lesson. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more premiums, and then I'm going to go make some food as I'm hungry. Beth said, how are you? I am very good, thank you. I've enjoyed editing Dill. I'll do a bit more tonight. Hope you had a good day, said Gabby. Hope you've had a good day, Gabby. Kelly's in hospital. Good luck in hospital. I'm sure you'll be fine. Ariane said, listen to more 21 Pilots right now. Okay. Right. You guys are just slowly getting me into them, are you? We did Stressed Out last time. That was Ride. I enjoyed it. I hate them, said BoGDF. I hope I didn't just melt your ears with that one. You blew on my speaker, I'm sorry. Was it even that loud? It didn't seem that loud. Then Moves. That's what I do when I listen to all music. You looked awkward. What? That was my awkward reply to that. Every single premium message says, how was your day? It was great. Thank you, YouTube Vogue. YouTube Vogue. Okay, one more question, then I'm off. Will you do another cooking videos with Aidan Howell? Yes, there will be one. Maybe another Halloween baking. That would be good. I love doing the cooking videos. And on that note, I'm going to sail off into the sunset. Thank you for coming to my live show. This has been fun. I've had a good time. Thanks to the top fans, Tropical Howl, Timantike, Neep, Lepeta Babe, and Oriella and Emma Hemming. Goodbye to Maddie, Max S for the 50 likes. Thank you very much. Ueo, Band Parade, Lucy M, Lexi P seeing Fallout Boy tonight. Jealous. Tell him I said hello. Gabby Allen, Hyper Kitty Art, Gloomy Dan, Mackenzie, Heidi. I can't see any more names. I want to read more names. Coconut Swaggy, Chloe Clue, Aka Izzy, Alicia, Abigail, Nicola B, Lucy 10 Gallons of Fan, Amazing Jessie, Kawaii Caitlin, Sarah K, Faith D, Daniel, 05225, Emilia, Lydia, Emma, and Live, Laugh, L, and Mallory. Thank you for coming. I will see you guys very soon. Make sure you're on Dan and Phil Games for the next deal video, which should be tomorrow. Unless my computer explodes. Goodbye! That was a dinosaur noise. Again, it's not letting me leave, which is slightly awkward. I guess I'll just have to stay here for another 3 hours. Come on. Come on, YouNow. You can do it. Let me go. Is it really not going to let me leave? It's just not going to let me leave. Stay forever. I'm just going to have to close it instead of ending the broadcast. You are live. No, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to close the window instead. Goodbye!